Just want to give a quick demo. This is the Moringa I just harvested from the two tree trunks that my neighbor gave me to replant. I'm going to show you guys how to do that tomorrow. But in the meantime, I harvested the leaves, which some of it I'm going to be drying to preserve, and some of them I'm going to make tincture with. I'll show you guys how to do that. Size. But this is what awesomeness looks like. So all of this is going to get washed. Hi YouTube. I wanted to do a quick segment today because I started dehydrating some moringa. My neighbor chopped down his moringa tree. Well, not all of it, just part of it, because it's a very fast, aggressive grower, and he doesn't use it for anything. It's just kind of like a nuisance to him. So I actually got some cuttings to plant, which I'm really excited about because I've been wanting to. I warned him. I said, next time you chop it down, make sure you give me what you do cut down, because he's thrown it away in the past, and I haven't been able to use it. So last night, I set these out to dry, but it's been raining torrentially lately, and the humidity is not really allowing anything to dry. Actually, this was in the oven, and it's already kicking up some moisture. It's not grinding as fine as it was a few minutes ago. So I just wanted to do a quick segment, show you what the drying process looked like for me, the way I did it. I find, and I read, makes a lot of sense, drying it in a dehydrator or in an oven, meaning a quicker dry than it would in the sun, is beneficial. As opposed to drying it in the sun, it takes longer and loses some of its potency in the process. So this took me about an hour to dry last night, and I'll show you my little oven setup because it was a little funny how I had to do it. But this is it. This is the ground up powder. I leave it in powder. I leave it in kind of like a flakier form. The whole leaves, I'm having a hard time keeping the humidity out of them. This is great. In powder form, you can drink it as a tea. I also find that it's very good to throw into my stews, my sauces, sometimes rice, beans, salad dressings. There's a whole lot you can throw it into because the flavor is not really something that's going to super dominate your dish unless you use it in huge quantities. This is the way I decided, the concept I came up with last night for drying. I will confess, I ran out of gas and I have not gotten any more out of pure laziness because I just kind of made do with the little electric stove, and I just haven't gotten gas. So I came up with the idea. I says, well, because I need a really low temperature, I stuck the stove inside of the oven. Another recommendation when you're dehydrating in your oven, leave your oven cracked open. You want to leave kind of like, I'm going to say that kind of slightly open, or a little, depending on how much heat or how much moisture is coming out of your product. I also didn't want to burn the cable by trapping heat in there. So this is how I set up my little drying operation last night, and it's really messy. I have moringa leaves all over my oven, so I'm going to have to vacuum out. So as I was trying to figure out what I was going to dry these leaves on, because I didn't have like a perforated sheet pan in the restaurant world, so I had this office for papers for my desk, and I emptied it out, washed it, and I have 3 of these trays, and I just stuck them in the oven, and they work really, really well. So this worked out pretty good. I'm going to continue dehydrating things in these trays because I found that they were good to, like, because you want to stir. That's another thing you want to do, is when you're drying, come back every few minutes depending on your temperature and just give everything a stir. It helps dry it out evenly, and also keep your color pretty consistent. So here's my moringa drying scheme and hopefully this helps you guys out.